Come on. I mean, not like this. It doesn't happen like this. This is part of an agenda. Part of their dang brainwash agenda to control. But, like I said earlier, I think it kind of boils back down to, end times prophecy. It's all coming together right now. The Ebola scare and what's going on right now, I mean, that's to me, that's just another setup for more control. Come down to Camp FEMA and get your vaccine tattoo or your vaccine stamp to show that you're not infected and can, operate in society without infecting and being a health risk to other people. Oh, you don't want to get your vaccine stamp? You don't want to take this mark? Well, you're going to have to get rehabilitated in our Camp FEMA until you agree to, or until the quote-unquote infection causes such severe damage to you that we just have to incinerate your body and, on to the next one. That's all this vaccine crap is just amazes me sometimes, and hell, just think if that was the case. Come on down to Camp FEMA and get your vaccine stamp. By the way, for the next 30 days, we will be throwing in an incentive bonus of $10,000 or $20,000, and we're redoing away with the dollar, and we're starting a world currency. Shoot. People just jump on that and say, sign me up for the mark of the beast. I need to go to Walmart. Shoot, it'd probably surprise you, everybody. I would never take the mark of the beast. Well, yeah, that's what everybody, people say. I mean, I say it too. I don't know if to take the mark of no beast. I'll never take no vaccine stamp at Camp FEMA, but, they got their ways, If the lie is good enough, many people are gonna be deceived. Many people have the wool pulled over their eyes and walk right on down to the freaking chopping block. I don't think in the end it ultimately is going to matter where anyone's at, though. I feel like no matter wherever you're at, you can almost feel the tension and feel the angst in the air over whatever is going on with our world or the world around us. It's just some crazy stuff going on. And it just really amazes me, and, people shuck it off. It's definitely something to, everybody keep your fingers on the pulse here, what's going on, because, like I said, you can almost feel the angst and feel the tension in the air a little bit. We heard a story about Russia thinking that the United States put some kind of bug in their power grid or something like that, and we're playing back at it like maybe we did. And sometimes I wonder if it's all just a show, and all the world leaders really know what the big problem is. It doesn't have anything to do with planet Earth and the greed and crap that's going on down on planet Earth. It has more to do with, oh crap, there's something that's going to freaking come and smash into us, or something that's going to suck us down, or something that's going to burn us up. And it's like they know, these other countries are all building their bunkers, and, India's building bunkers, Russia's building bunkers, China's building bunkers, Sweden's building bunkers, England's building bunkers. I mean, every place, we are building bunkers too. We probably don't talk about it or, put it in the public light so much, but the United States is building bunkers too. The underground highway that connects all the Walmarts and FEMA camps and everything else, and, they've got that stuff built. They can't kill us all off on purpose. They got to have some slaves to order around and do their bidding. So, I mean, they're going to want to save a good amount of us to, so they can have their underlings or whatever, they're people to boss around and believe whatever lies they're telling them. But, I tend to think it all goes back to, basically the Bible. All goes back to the Bible and, the end times and, end times prophecy, ancient traditions and other cultures, they've all got their end time stories, and I think this is, that's what it comes down to here is, we've all managed somehow to end up here together at this particular time and place for this reason, to experience this whatever it is that's coming. Some people say Jesus is going to come back riding down the clouds, and sometimes I wonder, because you look up at these clouds these days, and I mean, besides having this red plasma color all throughout them, and these freaking huge halos around the sun all the time, and these weird electromagnetic frequency waves, gravitational waves, Schumann earth tone resonance waves that change, and whatever it is, these patterns and waves that are showing up in our sky. These days they are anything but normal. These days they look funny. They look like they're tube-shaped ships, and I wonder if it's ancient aliens riding down in their Vimana airships and getting ready to invade, or maybe it's a military-industrial complex testing out their new top-secret freaking cloud-cloaking, electromagnetic cloud-cloaking warships, or whatever it is. Maybe they're cloaking the skies for Space Force, or maybe speaking of Space Force, real quick, now that I brought that up, something I was thinking about, the Space Force is, what's going on up there for the Space Force, for one? And, are we fighting aliens? Are we fighting the Russians, the Chinese? Are we fighting the sun monsters? Are we fighting, trying to, fix whatever's going on up there, or, what? And, thinking about the Space Force got me thinking about that recent launch with SpaceX and Elon Musk's Starlink project and whatnot. And, what is that really? I know it's all put out about the 5G and 12,000, da-da-da-da. But, man, it's weird. You get this funny feeling, like Project Starlink is like Project Armageddon minus Bruce Willis and his crew. It's maybe he's got some Starship drone robots up there to fly off to save the world this time. They don't need Bruce Willis, but it just was kind of funny when that Starlink came out. It just seemed like it came out of nowhere a little bit. I heard about the satellites going up, but man, the launch, it seemed like people were seeing the shit in the skies before they ever even mentioned anything about the launch. And is it something to do with whatever's going on with our sun? Is the light somehow doing some strange unorthodox things? I have this maybe like some black hole type of bending of light, and somehow objects are closer than they appear, and all that type of thing. But something's definitely going on. It's no coincidence. It's too much is too much, and there's just too much stuff going on. It doesn't add up to the 2 and 2 equals 4 that they're telling us. And I think everybody's putting through different truth movements, or the one and only truth movement, whatever it is, that people are getting information out there. I think that we're really starting to scrape onto the surface of the truth a little bit, and it's worrying them. They're wanting to censor the censorship attacks on YouTube. And anyway, I guess everybody keep keeping your eye on the things you're keeping your eye on, and unless you're not keeping your eye on anything, and if that's the case, you need to get your head up and on a swivel and be aware, because shit could hit the fan, honestly.